The dog sensed something unusual about its owner. As usual, the owner called the dog to go out, but the dog tried every way to remind the owner to stay. However, the owner couldn't understand what the dog meant. The dog had no choice but to keep circling around in the same spot, but the owner was in a hurry and had to leave first. Seeing the owner walk away, the dog picked up a ball it never played with and chased after them. It stopped the owner just before they entered the train station. Previously, the dog had never played the fetch game with its owner. This was the first time it did so. The dog thought this might make the owner stay, but the owner still had to go to work. The dog could only keep barking. The owner thought the dog was just reluctant to let him leave, and in the end, the dog failed to stop the owner. Watching the train moving away gradually, anxiety filled the dog's eyes. Sure enough, the owner suddenly fainted while giving a class. He passed away from a sudden heart attack. In the afternoon, the dog stayed at the station entrance and refused to leave. In the evening, the owner's son came to take the dog home. The dog heard continuous sobs coming from inside the house. The dog didn't show up at the owner's funeral. Instead, it went to the station entrance as usual, firmly believing that its owner would come back. Late at night, it started snowing. Passers-by tried to persuade the dog not to wait any longer, but it still stayed where it was. The owner's family moved to a new house with the dog, but the dog was always unhappy. One day when the door was left open, the dog ran out, raced in the direction of the old home, and arrived there by following its memories. However, new people had moved into the old house, so the dog had to return to the station entrance. Later, the owner's daughter found the dog and had to take it back to the new house. After returning, the dog remained unhappy every day. The owner's daughter understood what the dog was thinking, so she opened the front door. The dog looked back to say its final goodbye.
Goodbye, Haji.
Rushed toward the direction where its owner used to go, and returned to the familiar station entrance again. It watched the crowds passing by and slept under the train at night. Soon after, the dog's story was published in the newspaper, and its loyalty touched many people. Seasons changed from spring to autumn, and the dog kept waiting for its owner in the same place. Years passed, and the dog, now old and weak, still dragged its body to the station. This time, it was seen by the owner's wife, who then learned that the dog had been waiting for her husband all this time.
If it's all right, could I wait with you for the next train?
One night, the dog suddenly seemed to feel something. It walked along the railway tracks to the station entrance, and lay down quietly, closing its eyes. Suddenly the door opened, and the owner finally came back. The dog happily ran toward its owner,